This just in, it's a windy day currently across much of the province, especially across southern Manitoba, but it's mild. However, we do have a pattern change on the way. Let's go. Well, good morning, everyone. This is Justin with the Weather Center of Manitoba coming to you with another YouTube video here. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to start out this video checking out our current temperatures across the province as of 10 a.m. this morning. So let's start off here looking at Brandon, Manitoba, and wow, Brandon, Manitoba is at plus 1.5 already at 10 a.m. this morning, the far southwest corner of the province. A little bit cooler, but still up around the freezing mark. As we head east toward Portage, Portage is up at 0.5 right now. Winnipeg, let's check out the Forks, 0.8. Down Morden, Winkler area, plus 2 already. And then east from there over to Kleefeld near Steinbach, Manitoba, minus 1.2. So a very comfy morning there. And then our far southeast corner at Sprague is up to plus 1. We can go and check out our Interlake region. Again, nice and warm, beautiful temperatures to start off the day. Fisher Branch is at the freezing mark. Up at Dauphin right now, right at the freezing mark as well. As we head north, we look at Swan River is at plus 4. Wow, Swan River at 3.6 at 10 a.m. Gets a little cooler through Grand Rapids, minus 8. The Paw, minus 9 at 10 a.m. Cross Lake, minus 16. Thompson is down to about minus 20. Lynn Lake, minus 20 as well. And then up in Churchill, that far northeastern corner of the province, minus 30. So again, similar to yesterday, we have that northeastern corner of the province as our cold spot. And this morning, Churchill's in at minus 30. So what a contrast from the north at a place like Churchill, minus 30, and then down in Brandon and Swan River, anywhere between plus 1 and plus 4 to start off the day. Wow, what a difference. Okay, now let's check out our temperature story here throughout our Tuesday here, and you can see those temperature values on our Mesonet portal being reflected here on our high rapid refresh model. You can see very mild temperatures across southern Manitoba, where we have Brandon east through Portage to Winnipeg, anywhere between plus 2 and plus 4 throughout the afternoon hours. I think we'll reach our highs shortly after lunch between 1 and 3 in the afternoon, and then our temperatures will dip down as we get a bit of a cold front swinging through on the backside of the system that's currently impacting central Manitoba throughout the day. And then we cool off into the overnight period. And then still, though, over the next 2 or 3 days, the temperatures are not bad. A little bit cooler, but still above the seasonal averages for this time of the year. Okay, now the other thing I wanted to show you is that unfortunately with these warm temperatures, we are going to have to be dealing with some very strong wind gusts throughout the day. The wind gusts have already started here across southern Manitoba. I'm listening and I can hear the wind chime I have outside blowing and making noise, and I can hear the wind whipping. The current winds in Brandon are gusting to already 50 to 60 kilometers per hour at 10 a.m. and we can see throughout the day our models are showing that across the Parklands region, Brandon, and then also across the Interlake region. A big stripe here of strong wind gusts, gusting up to 80 kilometers per hour. So very strong wind gusts throughout the day. And then eventually as we get through our evening hours here, you can see those winds kind of push in to parts of the US, and Manitoba starts to calm down here through the overnight period. And by sunrise Wednesday morning, our winds will be fairly calm from Brandon east toward the Red River Valley. So that is a nice break from those very gusty winds that we'll be experiencing here throughout our Tuesday. So the last thing I wanted to show you is, yes, we are expecting a pattern change. As I mentioned at the start of this video, we are expecting our temperatures to plummet as we get into the weekend and into next week. But we are also watching for a chance for quite a snowfall here from Friday to Sunday later this week and into our upcoming weekend. And this is showing our national blend of models, our latest 13 Zulu run on our January 28th. And it's showing the probability of 72-hour snowfall over 4 inches. And you look at this, what happens as we get into the weekend. You can see we have this stripe where we have a low pressure system that we expect to migrate eastwards from Montana stateside through North Dakota, and then also continuing to head east through northern Minnesota by Sunday. And on the northern edge of the low pressure system, you can see we have this fairly large swath of snow that we're expecting across the eastern prairies, anywhere from Saskatoon southeast through Yorkton, Melville, and then entering Manitoba around Roblin, Russell, Foxhorn east through Dauphin, Riding Mountain National Park, through the Interlake region, and then towards Winnipeg and the Red River Valley and southeastern Manitoba by later on in the day Saturday into the morning hours of Sunday. And this is showing again our 72-hour snowfall over 4 inches of snow, which is 10 centimeters. You can see that our national blend of models here is already showing, between 80 to 90% chance of over 10 centimeters of snow here through the Parklands region of Manitoba, toward Portage, north through the southern part of the Interlake, and then also including Winnipeg and the Red River Valley. And it also does include Brandon and the Westman region as well, and then down toward south central Manitoba, Morden and Winkler, and down toward Emerson, already showing about a 60% chance of over 10 centimeters of snow this weekend. So this is something that we're going to be keeping an eye on. This low pressure system is going to move through fairly quickly, but then on the backside it's going to usher in some more Arctic air. So even though we're experiencing an early taste of spring to start off this week across southern Manitoba, it's not going to last. Winter is going to come back in a furious way as we get through the weekend with likely a blast of heavy snow and then some cold Arctic air sinking south to overtake the prairies as we get into next week. That's the update for now. We'll talk to y'all soon.